Inside the Fox 59 studio, welcome to Football Friday night. I'm Dave Griffiths. Glad to have you here for Semi-State Friday. 4 teams in each class enter, 2 will remain after this weekend in each. Let's run down what's on tap for the program. 4 teams that won state championships last year still on the hunt. We'll see them all tonight. Lutheran's 41 straight wins were tested this evening on the road at Sheridan. Could the Saints hold off the Blackhawks? We'll look ahead to Saturday's final semi-state game this year and announce the winner of last week's Shelbourne Knee Center play of the game. Those stories plus the Colts are an even 5-5 through 10 weeks of this season. How do the players evaluate year 1 under Coach Shane Steichen so far? That answer is 15 minutes away. But we begin with former MIC rivals. This year was actually the first year Center Grove and Ben Davis did not play in the regular season since 1997. Lucky for us, these power programs got a playoff date. Winner to the state title game where Center Grove has won 3 straight 6A championships. VD making their presence known early. Zane Skabinski on the move. He is home free, 60 yards on the catch and run. Giants on top 7-3. But Center Grove has the answer. Tyler Cherry looking for his big target. Noah Coy behind the defense. Coy gets it. A 52-yard gain to get downfield. Matthew Roeder finishes the drive with an 11-yard scamper. Trojans on top at halftime, 10-7. But the Giants come out of the locker room swinging or throwing with the running back specifically. That's a halfback pass. Elijah Price to Skabinski, 11-yard trick play. BD defense keeping it going. Nehemiah Dow with the sack, and Center Grove punts it away. Then Gotkowski getting it done with his legs. 58 yards on the rushing score. This one eventually went to overtime, but it's Ben Davis moving on, 37-34. So next up for the Giants in the state title game will be the winner here, either 11-1 Westfield or 12-0 Crown Point. First quarter was scoreless. In the second, Noah Ehrlich to Trevor Gibbs in the flat. Gibbs muscles in for the score. Crown Point leads 7-0. Westfield gets the ball. Quarterback going up the gut. Absolutely nothing doing. The ball comes out. Crown Point has it. Led to a field goal. It's 10-zip. Westfield on 4th and 3, punting away. Or are they going for the trick play to keep this drive going? But it does not work. Bulldogs were all over it. And that fake punt led to Ehrlich finding Gibbs for another touchdown in the second quarter. And it would be 17-0 at halftime. Into the second half, Westfield finally does crack the goal line as Jackson Gilbert muscles his way in for the score, 17-10 after 3. Into the fourth quarter, it's Kendall Garnett in from the 2-yard line to tie to 24-all. This game just went to overtime. So, in the state championship game in Class 6A, it's going to be Ben Davis, and they await the winner of the game still going on right now up in Crown Point. The Bulldogs and the Shamrocks trying to get to Lucas Oil Stadium. To Class 5A now, where both Bloomington South and Decatur Central avenged early season losses here in the postseason, but only one of them can move on to states at Lucas Oil. Hawks hosting the Panthers, fighting for that trip to stay alive in the postseason. Both defenses coming to play early on. Bloomington South going to the air, and Halbert Aguirre drops the quarterback in the backfield for DC. Hawks trying to take advantage of that early stop. Bull Polson to throw. A couple Panthers got their hands on that. That was close to being intercepted. Decatur Central takes a field goal. Ashton Vogel gets the first points of the game on the board, 3-0. Decatur Central. On to the second quarter, DC knocking on the door, and Halbert Aguirre, an impact on both sides of the ball, into the end zone, 10-0. Hawks. Now Bloomington South trying to get an answer. Gavin Adams finds a lane on the handoff. Adams breaks the tackle, bounces outside, and he scores too. Extra point no good for Bloomington South, but they would need a whole lot more than just 1 point to win this game as the Hawks defense shut them down the rest of the way, swallowed up in the backfield there. Decatur Central wins 24-12. The Hawks move on. They will face Fort Wayne Snyder in the 5A championship game. Panthers won it all back in 2015, and that was one of the best state finals ever, that 64-61 victory over New Palestine. Speaking of, after a 3-year hiatus from semi-states, New Pal is back in this semifinal round of the playoffs in Class 4A. But the path forward leads through the undefeated reigning champs in East Central. Trojans looking like one of the best teams in the state this year. On defense was New Pal here with a great breakup in the end zone. Brady Armstrong knocking the pass away from the East Central receiver. In the second quarter, East Central just forgets the ball in the backfield. It's a fumble. Michael Thacker jumps on it. New Palestine offense gets back on the field. Yards not easy to come by for the Dragons in this game. That is Kyler Kropp keeping it around the outside, does find a little space and gets the first down. Later on, Gavin Neal throwing to the sideline. That is a short gain for Mason Hyatt, but too many short gains, too many long gains for the Trojans at the end of the day. East Central winners 49-0. So Central Indiana lacking in representation in Class 4A states. Northwood and East Central will battle it out for the title next weekend at Lucas Oil Stadium. Bishop Chatard had arguably the most impressive regular season of any team in Indiana high school football. A small school program that punched above its weight class often, including a win over 6A Cathedral. Trojans have 16 state titles all time, looking for number 17, which is clearly in sight. Early on, facing Knox, a 3rd and long. Miles McLaughlin throws it up. Zach Gardner picks it off, and he is taking it back, making case to be on offense. BC offense now on the field. Riley Kinnett from 10 yards out stays on his feet and gets in the end zone. 7-0 Bishop Chatard. Next possession, Trojans score with ease again. Daniel Shaw right into your living room off the stiff arm to get those final few yards. 14-0 Bishop Chatard. Second quarter, special teams making a play. Trojans block the punt. Eddie Benson picks it out of the air. BC has great field position once again. Aiden Arteaga is tossing it to Jack Waybright, who's headed into the end zone from 9 yards out. 21-0 Trojans. Later, more from Riley Kinnett. He would emerge from the crowd and is gone 73 yards. Bishop Chatard rolls over Knox 42-14. So, 16 state championship for Chatard. Will they be in line for 17? Standing in their way next weekend at Lucas Oil Stadium will be Heritage Hills.